Hello everyone, it's Wenzeltron here, and we're gonna do another build. We've got Mr. Dehaka here, and he's been one of those heroes that's just been picked a little bit to get some tweaks, and the speed build is super strong. And, you know, I hate to say it, but they've created a monster, quite literally. Initially, he had an AoE talent that made him really good at soloing lanes. They removed that talent, buffed the tissue regeneration, and then they kind of noticed that the pick rates were leaning toward that, so they changed the agility again. And now the agility is kind of broken because you get the ability to have 140% movement speed once you complete the quest after leaving a bush for 5 seconds, and it allows you to land your drags way easier. I've used it and it's really fun, and the movement speed is also very fun to just get away and be super crafty, and he's a global, so it's just kind of this crazy, like, you know, just being up in everybody's face, and they can't really deal with you unless they blow you up and you get caught out. So yeah, we're gonna get into the game, and thank you all for joining me. Also, side note, I am streaming on Twitch, and you can follow me there and watch me play these builds at twitch.tv/Wenzeltron, same as it is on YouTube here. And yeah, come hang out. We can work through these builds. I play a lot of Hero League lately, and I'm going to be doing that into the future as the season resets at the time of this video's release today. And yeah, come hang out. We'll do some fun stuff and things. And yeah, come be the OGs of the Twitch side. You know, why not? And that's going to do it for this intro. We're going to get in the game. Let's do it, peeps. Alright, guys. We've landed on Cursed Hollow. So this is one of the absolute best maps for Dehaka. I do want a disclaimer here. I'm playing a quick match, so this is not an ideal scenario. The ideal scenario is you want to have Dehaka as the solo laner, because he does the best while stacking up this trait and passively gaining experience, soaking the off lanes. On this map, it is the top lane, and then just to go over this first talent, what it does now is Brush Stalker movement speed bonus is now lasts 5 seconds, baseline it is 3, and then for every 50 essence you collect, you permanently increase your movement speed by 2% up to 20%, so it's super good. It's super good. Brush Stalking is really strong now, and yeah, I just really like this playstyle because you can see already, like, just how many bushes, if I press the Z key on this map, you can see them all on the mini-map there. That is a ton, and I mean ton, of options for Dehaka. Because you basically, like, playing this, you have to get used to actually collecting, or like, pathing actively through the bushes to get that movement speed. So, like, if you want to do, like, you can basically do what I'm doing here. I don't have my speed stacked up enough yet, but you can already see it's starting to get a little annoying. If I go into a bush now, it's 120% movement speed, and then after that it keeps stacking. So it's just really fast. This is considered the Racecar Dehaka, and this will be nerfed at some point in the future. That is most definitely going to be the case. Right now I'm just trying to dodge leaving skill shots. And then the speed build also synergizes really well with drag, because you're able to move away faster. Because you have that faster baseline movement speed, you can, one, get in range of the drag to land it on the hero, and then you have the faster way of pulling them into a position they don't want to be. So it's like this double synergy of just being passively better at what Dehaka already does as a hero. So it's just not good for the enemy team. If they cannot deal with Dehaka, it's basically going to be game over for them. Lol. I'm just baiting out skill shots here. No big deal. We always gonna go one who collects here. On smaller maps, if you like go Battlefield Eternity on Dehaka, you can go the Hero Stalker for getting those takedowns, but for the most part, you don't really need to worry about that, in my opinion. And we have top lane Shrine. So this actually works out for me because I can rotate to the bot lane almost instantly after we get this, so it's no big deal. And then Li Ming is going to position badly, like I'm seeing right now. And now I don't want to be here. Oh, Valeera got away. I got stunned. Tracer's here. But my movement speed will keep me alive. Going to attack ETC because his sustain is not very good. ETC should be going down here. And I hit my trait as we got that kill, just so Tracer wouldn't kill me. I'm going to hit the sippy cup. Zagara still decided to split push, so we have to be careful of that. But we got this. I'm going to head down bot lane and counter Zagara. So Dehaka is actually a pretty good counter to Zagara because of the AoE passive that you can just run around through all of her creep. It's super efficient, and you can, as long as you're not wasting your abilities and your sustain, you can just beat her all of the time. And by getting rid of her creep, you slow her down a lot. That, no, I just missed it because she has the baseline movement speed. Just helping Genji get out there. Looks like we have a 3-man rotation. Li Ming hit the wall there. So you could do 2 talents here. One is either your Symbiosis, or 2, you go Feeding Frenzy. It depends on how many melee they have. The more melee they have, obviously the better it is to go, Symbiosis. I'm gonna go drag cooldown because their team is way more range intensive, and the more drags they get out, the more chance we have locking down a enemy player, not enemy team. The more damage we do, and there's a Valeera out of place. Just like that. And I have Burrow up, but I'm not gonna use it here because it does not help. Li Ming. And that's a dead ETC. A good Zerp from the Genji there. Going for Zagara because she's out of mana. I have a drag off cooldown, and I'm going to just pull her back. But it's okay. She probably won't die. It's okay though. Either way, made it work. So as you can see, my passive soaking and pressuring of their counter soak has got us a 2-level lead. And I've done the most siege damage just under Azmodan. And so when I play Dehaka, it's all about being a macro hero. Meaning that you're always looking for where the enemy is not paying attention or where their weaknesses are, and you're trying to be picking at their weaknesses and forcing them to react to you at all times. So like right now we have nobody top lane, so I'm going to head up there. We have 10. I'm going to go isolation because I don't go very often, but against their team, it'll be very, very good. I could use it on Valeera so that she cannot get away. And with the passive movement speed, which is now stacked up to 8%, so 28%, it will make my life even more easy to, like, land that skill shot, because it does have a pretty significant delay. I'm going to stay here for one more wave, I do believe, because I had a feeling Valeera was going to be here. Zerp, 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 zerp! So Valeera's not there. I'm going to use my trait now so that I can... We are 10, so we can force the issue here. Valeera is on the move, so I'm going to just stay here. Oh, nice Q from her. So we can just zone this out. We still have the 10 advantage over them. And ETC decided to die for no reason. He did not need to do that, for sure. And there we go, curse. And then we should be able to get every single fort here. I'm going to rotate bottom, I think, after this, or middle with the team. Looks like there's a team fight happening. Azmodan is going to fall from a Tracer. I don't know why we decided to split. That was pretty bad. Because we already had this lane super pushed in. I pinged assistance from the enemy or friendly team to be able to push into this. It's okay. As long as we keep the talent tier, we're 2 levels up right now. And I'm positioning so that they cannot turn on us. Nope. Good ult from the knockback from the ETC there. I was not paying attention to that. I should have waited, but it's okay. Either way, we forced the enemy team to react. 2 early deaths. Could have been avoided. I should have just burrowed out of there right away instead of waiting. I thought I could have maybe peeled for Sylvanas. But again, stealth. A little bit of a misplay there, but we have enough siege and AoE that I can get back into the fight here. Halfway stack, so I have a 10% movement speed increase, which is a total of 130 when in bushes. ETC should be dying here. No problem. Going to go Primal Swarm. This is a armor reduction when people are in your AoE. And going to hit Valyria with the stun, or the silence rather, so that she will fall. That was a really max range skill shot there for me. Killing the minions. Gonna kill the Hydralisk. I don't know why people actually run away from those so often, because we can kill them. There is a mosh pit available, so we really don't want to get bossed right now. Zerp. And I have all the bushes in my favor right now, so I should be able to get out. Tracer's doing Tracer things, though. Got her. And that's what I mean by this movement speed. This is just ridiculous. Hitting a Tracer is notoriously difficult, and I just did it with very little problem. I'm heading to the middle. Looks like Genji did get picked. No, I do not want to go there. That's a bad idea. That's just asking for me to get caught. So yeah, I mean we're doing the thing right now. I'm gonna burrow in now because it's behind. Zerp. My bad. I messed that up. I have silenced ETC, but he's now not silenced, so we don't want to get moshed. Oh, I put my Q on the wrong side. And then I'm just waiting for my passive to get value from it. Over here, there's not many bushes that I can use. We need to get out. This is a bad engage for us, so we're just gonna back on out. Hopefully, nobody's going to die. Genji, get out. Genji, get out. Genji, get out. We can leave. We can let them have it. It's only the first one. Oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. We don't need to dive in every single one of these. We can apply pressure. I think they might be taking boss. I'm not sure. Ba-bum-ba. Alright, so we need to regroup and we'll be fine. We don't know where they are, honestly. Okay, so Li Ming, yeah, they were taking boss. Why is he saying GG? I don't understand. So this is a stupid... We have 2 specialists, and we have a Dehaka. Like, we have so much AoE pressure. Or so much lane pressure that a boss this early in the game, it's only 12 minutes, is not going to change this outcome. Dying split is what changes outcomes. So I'm gonna go for Turn on Claws. This just allows you to reposition after burrowing. Pretty straightforward. This is a usual talent. Range is also a decent ability. Good silence coming out from the friendly team, but that is an even better mosh pit. I got knocked back, but ETC is going to fall because we have way more damage. And that was a very good demon army from our Asmodan. And because their damage is way more bursty than ours, they kind of fall apart in a sustained fight. So it works out. We have way more AoE effect and way more burst. Or not burst, way more AoE and chase. Even though they have Tracer, Genji is much stronger than Tracer. I'm gonna just burrow in. Killing the Nidus network and the creep, and then getting on the boss. We have so much damage on this, we can basically kill it in no time flat. We should totally kill Tracer after this, because why not? Probably going to die here, actually. Yep. I don't have burrow. I already used it. Had the team all been on the same page there, we probably would have wiped them, because they were fighting into us in a very little tiny choke. They do have Zagara, so they'll probably burn this boss really fast with Li Ming as well, so not much that we can do. 30 seconds until I'm spawning back, along with Alarak. I don't know. We'll see. Personally, my opinion on Alarak is that he has to play basically perfect to get a lot of value. He's actually done pretty okay. He stacked up his Lightning Surge really well, and he's already completed his level 1 quest. So this guy is doing well. We already gave that. So we got half a keep damage here, so that's good. We should defend here. Get the Zagara. So I'm almost completed my level 1. I missed. So Tracer's here. Asmodan positioned way too aggressively and got jumped on. Positioned right on top of Zagara creep. So we completed Tuttling Claw, or my level 1 talent, Enhanced Agility. So now, while in creep, we have a very fast Dehaka. As a solo tank, you kind of want to go for the adaptation. At least most Dahakas do generally. I just thought in this scenario, why not try the other ult? You'll see if this actually pays off, or if it is a hindrance, because effectively, it can give Dehaka 2 health bars if you do it right. So, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, Valeera doesn't come here. Otherwise, I'm dead. Nice. We got it. Leave! Leave! I don't understand why people just don't leave after they hit like 10%, especially against Li Ming. Like, Li Ming will finish you and you will die. We just got ETC. Valeera is still right here. And that is everyone except for Zagara on the enemy team. 3 seconds on my movement. I'm actually going to forfeit that, go tribute, and then push here. Oh, why didn't I go up here? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go Contagion to splash that silence, even though we already have 2 of them with Sylvanas. Nope, get the keep. We should push. Nope. Don't waste tribute, peeps. When you have this much of an advantage, this late game, push first, then go. Like last 15 seconds, you can start boss while they defend lanes and D-push everything. I should be able to get out because of movement speed. I'm misclicking a little bit there. Silencing Tracer so she doesn't chase me. I actually can't believe I hit her. Nope, no, no. Let me hit the sippy cup. Asmodan needs to get out. Nope, never mind. Don't care about that. Basically, we just wasted that push because no one decided to group. We will get top keep though, thankfully. So top keep, all of our lanes are pushed in. We can still do boss. I don't know what our Genji decided, why our Genji decided to not group with us. We do not want to do that. We can defend though. That's more likely. Okay, now it's not more likely. They have vision too because of Zagara. They're collapsing. They're so low. I shouldn't have done that, but it was worth it because I got the kill. That was 3 kills for 2. I will take it. And Asmodan can still push the lanes. So, yeah. As you can see, we're making this build work. And this build is really strong. I mean, it's a quick match, so it's not the greatest showing of it, but it's still a thing. That was a good juke from Tracer. So there's the second keep down. We already killed the boss, so that's good. If you guys killed Tracer, that would be amazing. But it looks like they're just going to let Asmodan die here. Maybe not. Nope. Nice. That was a good one. Now they can do boss. We have core pressure right now. We don't have everyone up, but we can totally do boss. No problem. As long as Alric doesn't position terribly. We do have to defend this though. And I will wait for a second. Running around. Everyone on their team except Tracer is up. I'm just waiting for someone to walk to me and do this. Just go on ETC. That's a silencing arrow. ETC gets exploded. He got the death mosh, but I will drag Valera. Demon armies out using tunneling claws. Gotta get away from Valera though. 140% movement speed. Zagara's not gonna catch me. Or Valera's not gonna catch me. BB. Gotta be your back. Sylvanas died. We have bot lane pushing, Genji split pushing right now, escorting a lane. And that's game. Global pressure, baby. I think we did really well. I think I did really well with this build, this game. MVP. I don't know how. Wow, he got the best XP count. Probably because he got the damage from the siege. It's a very good map for Genji. Wow. 100,000 siege damage. Let's see what talents they went for that Genji. I'm curious. Thanks for the loot chest. So, yeah. Nothing too exciting for the stats. Just tanked the most damage because I was the only tank on our team. Nothing too crazy. Genji did a full, like, E build. Interesting. I've never actually seen that build. Anyways, that's a side note. What did I do? Stat-wise, 4, 13, and 3. Not bad. And our Esmeralda died 6, which is not great. That is going to do it. So this build was Enhanced Agility at level 1. We have One Who Collects at level 4. Level 7, Feeding Frenzy to get more drags out against this hypermobile team. Or you could go the Symbiosis talent, which is a cooldown reduction on your W. Also very strong for a highly AoE oriented team. Isolation, because why not? This is really good, especially on a mobile team like this. I had a Valera just to counter that. And then Primal Swarm, dealing extra 10% damage. And then Tunneling Claws, basically the mainstay at level 16 here. And then, finally, Contagion to splash the isolation to everyone else. So, throwing it on ETC, on the dive, to counter the mosh pits, to counter all of that stuff that would burst us down. So this is going to do it for today for the Racecar Dehaka, or Speed Build Dehaka. I really like this build. I don't know which one I like more, honestly. The speed is really nice, especially when you're trying to be a nuisance for the enemy team. It allows you to land your Qs so much better. It allows you to be in position and escape. It just incentivizes everything that Dehaka does to the next degree. And I thought he was not going to be prioritized anymore because of the removal of the level 1 talent, but that is no longer the case as the mid-season brawl is underway. He is still just as prioritized as ever as a global hero. So we'll see what else changes are coming for Dehaka. And thank you all for joining me. And yet again, please follow me on Twitch and come hang out. And we'll see you all next time.